Flexibility, Module 8. So flexibility is the ability to evaluate problems from different angles or viewpoints while seeing the bigger picture. Our lesson objectives today for the learner is to define the meaning of cognitive flexibility and develop the ability to work with other peers. And then learners are to reflect on their challenges academically during the COVID-19 pandemic through the writing prompt. So when we consider flexibility, we're talking about evaluating problems from different angles and different viewpoints. And boy, there are lots of different viewpoints. And that causes challenges in groups. So imagine a group with no one in there having the executive functioning skill of flexibility. So you'll have quite a challenge. You also have the shared views. Some views are more towards your liking and other views are not. And then what are going to be the outcomes? And the outcomes could be considered, what's the big picture in all of this, and what you're doing or working on in a group? So flexibility in the big picture means identifying what exactly is the big picture. And are you flexible enough to bend to some of the things you don't necessarily like? And then there comes to processing data. So when it comes to shifting the focus of your attention from the way you did things to another way of doing things, now it's time to develop new strategies because the old strategies are fading away or quote unquote not working. What about transitioning from one task to another? And this is an executive functioning skill, especially the tasks that you like doing compared to the ones that you don't like doing. And all in all, this would make any learner a quick thinker, one who thinks very fast on their feet, if you can develop the executive functioning skill of flexibility. So looking at a bigger picture also means stepping back. Stepping back to see what is the big picture, or do things have to go the way I want them to go? And the ability to step back means, can you just kind of move away from the table if there's a group of people there and see each and everyone's individual way of looking at a situation or circumstance? And then from there, getting all the information, being concerned about the big picture, and having some empathy, of course, to the things that's going on or who's going to be affected now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 5 years from now, is how you can actually step back and move forward after stepping back and seeing this big picture. Flexibility also requires applying previous information to new tasks when applicable. Some of the information may not be applicable, but it's still a learning process that needs to be discussed and used in flexibility. So in conclusion, we need flexibility because if we're all not flexible, we would not get anything done in groups. Our way of doing things would be stuck. We would not be able to have the freedom and enjoyments that we have technology with innovation and entrepreneurship. There's so many people who are taking what we used to do and creating new things and new ideas. And people are coming together from different countries and different backgrounds to create viable products because of their ability to be flexible. And flexibility for the learner can help them because of the different types of ways students can learn now. I mentioned one about the cognitive tutor and the information that now comes to the individual or the learner is very not sophisticated, but it's diverse. It comes from a diverse of conclusions. So, how important is this executive functioning skill? It's major important. It's one of the most important core functions that a learner can have. Learning how to be flexible, learning how to shift or change their ideas and plans in changing conditions is an extremely valuable skill that can be developed and continue to grow as the learner grows. If you want to learn more about the executive functioning skills, here's something to do. Read Module 8 content, complete Module Exercise 1 or 2, and complete the writing prompt. Thank you.